Welcome to the podcast that passes poor performance on pop culture. I'm one of your hosts, Darren Duncan, alongside with my best friend, Audie Marsh. We're just a couple of cool cats casually causing some chaos with conversation. We're here to entertain you, not hurt your feelings, so don't blame us. Take me to your dealer. Do you think that's what the aliens say when they come? No, it's leader. They say leader. Take me to your leader. I don't know. I grew up in the hood, so I was like, dealer. Fuck yeah, let's go. It's like fucking two
Just mean we're
streets
getting
down.
drugs? What's up?
So if fucking aliens landed down
Okay.
in your neck of the woods,
Yeah.
why is Audie's neck in my woods? No, in your neck of the woods. What would you do, Mr. fucking military police officer? The cops come down. Not the cops. You are the cops. The aliens come down and they're like, take me to your fucking leader. Who's your leader? Brittany don't count. You can't take her to Brittany.
So what I would
that's not
do,
fair.
this is what I would do. I'd be like, first of all, who do you think my leader is?
Okay. That's a great question. But you're answering a question with a question. So that's annoying as fuck.
Okay, how about this? So I would take them straight to the fucking White House.
No, you can't. You're in Missouri. So, like, let's be real.
I would get in their fucking ship.
Oh, yeah, they can
and
take
I'd be
you
like,
anywhere.
yo, I'm taking you right. Like, you're going to take me, but I'm going to show you.
You wouldn't even use it as a free vacation. Like, dude, this is fucking island called Hawaii. They got pineapples and shit.
No.
I'm going to take you there. And then when you show up, you're like, joke's on you, motherfucker. Sorry.
No, I'd take them to the...
What would you do? For reals. All right, I'm going to shut the fuck up. What would you do if aliens were like, take me to your leader? But the question that you asked, who the fuck do you think my leader is? That's a good question. Because that was your initial response. So and I think you meant it, and I interrupted you because I'm a fucking asshole. So would that be your for real first response? Because that's a great response.
Ask them, like, who like, you come here for a leader. Like, you know how many leaders is out there? Like,
right, micromanaging ass motherfuckers. Yeah, like, you know, because like you got a boss. Your boss is a boss. There's chain of command. Like, who do they think the leader is?
Yeah, exactly. I would never take them to them, but like, I guess it'd come to like a negotiation. Like, are we taking to a leader for you to kill him? Or am I taking you to someone?
Yeah, like, what are your intentions with my daughter? You know what I mean? Like, with the fucking question, like when the fucking kid comes in with his chain wallet and he's gonna fucking take your daughter out to go see fucking whatever shit movie.
You know what I would do? This is what I do. I'd come to like negotiate with him. Like, all right, give me something that I can get rich off of, because no one's gonna fucking believe me.
Boom.
And I'll take you to wherever you want to go. Like, I will show you.
Like, I don't know how it is where you came from, but on our planet, things are worth stuff. And if you don't know what worth means, like, I have this and I can trade it for that. So give me something super fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you wherever you want. And then I'll show them Google and be like, here is my leader. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them, dude. But then they'd turn me into alien food and I'd be fucked anyway. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you have sex with an alien? Would you fuck an alien?
Yeah.
Right? Like 4 boobs, 6 boobs, 8 boobs, 1 boob? What if it
I'd
had a boob on its back? Like,
I'd like to picture it. I'd like to picture an alien with like has no like sex rule or no gender or anything.
Then what are you gonna stick your dick in?
They got a mouth.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they got gills.
Oh, I'm a fucking
fish have mouths. I guess fucking a gill. Fucking guy. That's the shit. I mean, it's got
because I'd want to be the first person to fuck an alien, and I'd be like negotiate. I'd be like, I'm gonna set this phone up, and no one's gonna believe me.
Right.
You know,
and
everything I would do with an alien, something I would have to like. There's got to be proof. There's gonna be a quid pro quo. Like, we're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna owe me so I can get rich, and finally, I guess, tell the world that aliens are real. I'd jump on the ship that you're on with the whole alien thing being real. So that's what I would do.
Everybody, yeah, like you said, everybody wants proof of it, and it's like, what? Who are they to say what sex is? They're from a whole different planet, so they might think sex is, bait and a hook, like the way you and I put a worm in a hook and cast out. Like, be like, no, dude, sex is. We go to this machine. It says ATM on it. I'm gonna give you this fucking long metal thing. And you're gonna break into it, and all the little paper bullshit that comes out, that's mine. Now we're fucking. That's the leader.
Yeah. I'm gonna
This
take you
is
to an
leader.
ATM
This
machine.
is leader cum. I get to keep the leader cum. You don't want the leader cum. You don't want that. That's gross.
It's
I'm
poisonous.
gonna take. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? I don't know. I'd fuck every alien. Fucking like
Yeah.
Jen. I
So,
don't give a
like,
shit.
would you fuck one if it was like the alien from the movie Species?
That was gonna be my next question. You read my fucking mind. Like, all right. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck who you are, girl, guy, not bi, whatever. You're gonna fuck the girl from Species. Like, but let's just say you're gonna die afterwards.
Mm,
Like, do praying mantises, does the male know that after it busts, it's gonna get its fucking head eaten? Like, I don't know
I
if
don't
they know
know.
they're gonna. I don't know. Maybe we should get a fucking praying mantis on the podcast and ask them. I don't fucking know. But yeah, dude, if I knew what was her name, fucking
I don't
Natasha
remember.
Henstridge. Natasha Henstridge. The only reason why I remember her name is because me and my friends used to play this game where we turn off the lights and we would play I'm Natasha Henstridge. And then when the lights came on, we're like, you're not Natasha Henstridge. I'm kidding.
I could see you doing that.
But anyway, like, but dude, would it be worth it? An ass like that? Like, would like knowing you're like gonna get
This is
fucking
it, the
decapitated?
last piece. So, like, would it be one of those situations where if I run, I'm dead, or do I
You're
fuck
gonna
and then just
fucking
die?
die. Might as well fuck.
I'm probably gonna fuck.
Just go for it. And I was like
Yeah.
fucking 4 pump chump, get it in and fucking fuck it. I
No,
don't
I'd
know.
try to last as long as I could.
Well, obviously, we all enjoy oxygen, and I
Like her.
mean, Ted Bundy says it took like 4 minutes to choke a bitch to death. I shouldn't say bitch. I mean victim. That's not fair for me to say. But yeah, like it takes like 4 minutes to choke somebody to death. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? You
I don't
got
know.
4 minutes. I'd fuck Natasha Henstridge. You know what's
4
great
minutes.
about this podcast is my fucking wife don't listen to it, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Fuck it.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the deaths in fucking Species were brutal. Like
I
they're
know.
so fucking brutal. It's such an underrated like
No.
franchise too. There's like
Well,
four or five of
yeah,
them
I think
motherfuckers.
the first 2 are probably the best ones. 1 and
Well,
2.
yeah, for sure. But there's
Yeah.
because Natasha Henstridge is only in like what the first two or something. I
Think
don't
1
know.
or 2. Yeah.
She
It's
was
weird
naked as
too.
fuck in that movie.
Weird.
It
Like,
was awesome and
doesn't she,
gory.
like,
It
want
was
that
gory.
she wants the dude to impregnate her. Isn't that, like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah. It's so weird.
Who would win in a fight? Natasha Henstridge, not Queen Xenomorph, but a Xenomorph. A Xenomorph or Natasha Henstridge as the species.
Probably Natasha.
You think so? How come?
Yeah. I have intelligence. I don't think
Right. I would agree
the
with that.
xenomorph, they're smart, but I don't think they would have.
They're hunt, kill, prey. Natasha Henstridge could fucking lay back in the cut with a machete and
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, no, she would just wait till she fucked him, and then she'd kill
Well,
him.
a xenomorph isn't trying to fuck. They're just trying to. Because the
No,
face huggers is what fuck. You
yeah,
know.
it's true.
I don't fucking know. So I heard this fucking. I saw this Facebook post the other day of a mutual friend of ours. I'm pretty sure you don't like the guy, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't listen to the podcast anyway. So who fucking gives a shit? But this dude, I gotta ask this because I was asking my wife about this, and she's like, I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. So I gotta ask a guy. And like
Okay.
what better guy to ask than my best fucking friend? All right. First of all, do you shit in public, like at a gas station, whatever, like work, whatever?
Yeah, dude, I blow them motherfuckers up.
All right. I don't. I hate it unless I absolutely have to. If I got
Right.
the bubble guts, I'm going. Now, when you sit on the toilet, hopefully they have the little fucking horseshoe piece of paper. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That you pull out of the thing, lay on, you sit down. What do you do with your dick and balls when you shit?
In a public area?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
weird question because if
I'm trying to think what do I do with them?
like naturally, like this, it's a weird question because somebody on Facebook the other day was like, every time I want to let all the dudes know that every time you shit in public, when you put your dick on the toilet seat, there's 100 million other guys
Oh,
before you
dude,
that,
my
and
dick
I'm
doesn't.
like,
No,
I don't lay it on the toilet seat, but
no, I
this
don't
dude was
either.
talking like it was a normal thing. And the only people that liked that Facebook comment were girls. And then there was one dude that we also know who I won't say. And he's like, oh, I love bathrooms like that, whatever. I'll tell you after the podcast so we don't name drop. But I stewed on that for like 3 days. I'm like, is this a trick question? Because, all right, first of all, if you sit down and you flap your dick on the toilet seat,
Dude,
you're
that's gross.
gross. It's
Fuck.
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But if you say, "Oh, I don't put it on the toilet seat," then somebody could be like, "Oh, your dick's not long enough to touch the bowl or the water." You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
what I call it is the scoop and poop. You fucking, you know what a baseball mitt? You make your fist, you make a baseball mitt, and you cup
Yeah,
the kit. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like, and then you fucking
Well,
leave a
you
little
push
spot.
back. It's like you kind of
You
like
fucking tuck,
push
right?
it. Yeah.
And then you'll fucking leave a little area for your fucking dick hole so you can piss on the bowl. But
Yeah.
this dude straight up said, he's like, when I shit in public, I put my dick on the toilet seat. And I just want all you to know that there's 100 other guys that put their dicks on that toilet seat. And I'm like, who the fuck does this
Yeah,
when they
that's
shit
gross.
in public? Dude, so
Yeah.
you don't do it? It's not a thing.
Nah, dude.
This
My
can't
dick
be a normal thing.
like when I shit in public, I bird's nest. You ever heard of bird's nest?
No, tell me.
Dude, if they don't have those like those fucking rolling papers, you know what I'm talking about?
The things that you pull out, you put it on the
Yeah,
toilet
which
seat
are
like a
fucking like how
horseshoe.
do you so here's another question. How do you fucking use them things?
The little piece of paper that you
Yeah,
pull
dude.
out,
Yeah, because every time I pull one out and I go to rip the fucking
like the
side, it's like
sex.
I'm
You
like,
don't
fuck.
rip this.
Do you just leave it and your piss and shit like break?
Oh my fucking god! No. All right, so this so this is a normal thing. The piece of paper, right? So you pull it out, you set it on the toilet seat, and then the part where your dick and balls should go, there's that little
Yeah.
tiny piece of paper. You just kind of rip that part and then let that part fall into the bowl. And that keeps from the splashback on the back of your balls.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've always ripped all of them and let it fucking hang and
Well, being an army boy, you're like, dude, I'm shitting
yeah.
fucking sand,
Well, that's what
you
I'm
know?
saying. Like I've shit in porta johns at 140-degree weather
Right. You were
with full
lucky to
gear
have
and guns and shit. I'm like, ah, fuck.
you were
I
lucky
hope
to
I
have a
don't.
porta john,
Yeah,
you know? Dude,
if this is the way I die, this is how I want to fucking go
dude,
out in a
I've seen
goddamn porta shitter.
I know it's fun in games and it's not real, but I've seen like YouTube skits where the homeboy, I'm pretty sure I sent you this leak, where the homeboy was like, I'm gonna go," and they're like, "Go, go, I got your back." And it's like this real intense moment, and then when he runs around the corner, he drops his pants and shits. It's like, and they're all his homies are like with their guns, looking up in the fucking buildings and shit, and he's just fucking squeezing one out, dude. But you think that he's going into a landmine field, you
Yeah,
know? So
yeah,
I could only imagine
yeah. So
what
shitting
that
in
would be
public
like.
to me ain't shit because I've shit in ammo cans, I've shit in fucking trucks, I've shit in Iraqi shitters, which is weird as fuck. Porter
Dude,
shitters, because you know they
what's a
squat when they shit, dude. Because their toilets are like their toilets are like fucking 6 feet from, and they come down the wall, and then there's a little tiny hole in the ground. and they
So
literally
you gotta climb stairs to shit.
no, dude. Like I don't know. It's like the bowl thing is up here, and then you look
Okay.
down. The pipe runs down, and then there's like a little hole in the ground,
All right.
and you literally hover over and shit. And on the back of the wall, there is like splattered shit. Like it just looks like a shotgun blast of shit. There's no actual toilet bowl. Are you Googling it?
No, I'm not. So,
Let me
is
see if I
this
can Google it real quick.
in Iraq?
Yeah.
Fuck that. You guys just don't shit in the sand? Like that's what I would do.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
it.
we can shit wherever we can, dude, but we go
So
in the buildings.
what kind of predators are you worried about when you're shitting and pissing? Are there scorpions in the sands of Iraq or are there fucking
Nah, I ain't worried. I don't know. I was never worried about shit other than me trying to shit. You know what I'm saying? All right,
right,
check
your
it out.
own
Can you see that?
that's a real wall?
That's
Like
in Iraq, bro. Yeah, look at that.
why?
See?
Why? I don't
I
know.
don't know because they see where they put their feet. They put their
And
feet
they
and they hover.
stand and shit.
They kneel down and hover and shit.
That's not for American soldiers. That's like standard
Yeah,
porta potty and
that's Iraqi shitters.
is that like a religious thing? Like why do they
I
shit
don't
like that?
fucking know, dude.
When they pray,
Oh,
they take off their shoes and their socks and they wash their feet and their hands. So I can
yeah,
only imagine because they want to be
but
presentable for their God.
did
So I can
you
only
look?
imagine how they shit
Look,
for their God. I don't get it.
tell me one thing in that picture you don't see.
A flusher, a devolved, don't blame us sticker. I don't see one of those.
Toilet paper.
Oh, that's a good
They
one.
have this fucking jug and they fucking take their hands. Here's their butthole, and they do this. And they have a jug, and that sometimes if they're nice, they have a sink, and they fucking take it, pour more on there.
So they get their hands wet and wipe their ass with their own hands.
Yeah, dude. Like they
Then
fuck
what? Just
then
dry them up
they wash their
in the
hands.
sand.
My buddy got TB from drinking out of a fucking chai
What's
cup.
tuberculosis?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
I thought tuberculosis died with the Nazis. He got tuberculosis.
It's
That's a
alive and
lung
well.
disease, right? Tuberculosis. That's like a lung disease.
I don't know. I just know it's a shitty disease. He has to take pills for the rest of his life.
That couldn't be TB. It can't be
dude.
tuberculosis.
It's tuberculosis, bro.
What do you do? Smoke a turd?
Mm-mm.
Because like tuberculosis.
Doctor said that most soldiers that come back with it is from drinking from dirty dishes and cups.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah, because like when they do their dishes in some spots, they would spit and wipe their fucking cups out.
See, this is why we got to go over there and kill them. Like, it's just fucking. That's just one of the things that we got to do.
Not all of
We
them.
don't. We don't have any Iraqi listeners. I don't care. And if you are, donate fucking $20 to the Patreon, and we won't come and kill you. I'm just gonna put it out there. Fuck them.
Nasty.
I was at work. I'm not gonna say where I work or when I work, but I was at work. There's this dude. He's half Mexican and half Arabic. I call him Bin Laden. It's one of those jokes that are so good when you tell it, HR wants to hear it.
Bin Laden.
Bin Laden, yeah.
That's fucked
There's
up.
this other guy. He's half Mexican and half Asian. I call him Chincano. You don't get it because you're not from the hood, but it's super funny for everybody else out there. I swear to God, it is. It's super duper funny.
All right,
so we went through the dick on the. Let me ask you this. I was thinking about this the other day. I feel super shitty for not knowing this guy's name. Please Google it for me while I talk about it, and you might even know it. There was this guy who was an NFL. He was in the motherfucking NFL. And when 9/11 hit, he's like, fuck that. He quit playing football.
Tillman.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I feel bad for not knowing his name because and
Yeah.
I even felt bad about that at work. Like I'm stone cold sober at work, and I'm like, I know his story, but I don't even know his
Man.
name. Like, how grimy is that? But like, so like, let me ask you this. Like, I think I know what your answer is going to be, and I kind of think what most other people's answer is going to be. But it's like, what would that man be called? Like, he's a fucking making millions of dollars playing the NFL. He sees 9/11 happen. He quits, joins the fucking army. Is he a dumbass or a hero? Then he died by fucking friendly fire,
Friendly
right?
fire. Mhm.
So it's like everybody outside looking in, a bunch of dum dums are like, "What a fucking idiot! He should have fucking played football and made 9 million a year." But it's like I don't know where that guy was from. Like I don't know if he was from Texas or where the fuck he was from. Like, didn't his brother sign up with him? Like him and
I
his
something like that. I don't know the full story. I know his
was it
first name is
Marines or
Pat.
Army or
No, it's Army. Pat Tillman is his name. He was I think did he go Special Forces or Ranger? I can't remember either one, but uh yeah,
there's
friendly
no
fire.
he wasn't he wasn't special rank special forces.
Yeah, I think he was.
He made it to like
Maybe
Green
Ranger?
Beret?
Maybe a
No
Ranger.
way. I thought he was just in the
Yeah.
army. I mean,
Well,
not to
it
say
is
like,
an
oh, I thought he
army,
was
but
just in the army. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to take away from soldiers that aren't Green Berets and shit. But was
no, he
he
was a Ranger. I'm sorry. He
was
was a
he really
Ranger.
a ranger? Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
he was in the
And to be
second
a ranger
Ranger
is like
Battalion.
some serious shit, right? Like you don't just go to a recruiter and be like, I want to
Yeah,
be a
you gotta
ranger.
yeah, you
You
gotta
gotta
go
prove yourself.
yeah, you gotta go through the school and all that shit. Nah,
Right,
he
you gotta make sure that you can shit in public, and they want to know if your dick can reach the toilet seat and the bowl of water.
and know how to use one of those fucking toilet paper fucking
Right,
things.
and then you're pretty much a ranger, but you gotta also like know how to shoot a gun and shit, obviously. But yeah, so what would you, man? Like, I already know. I think I know. All right, I think I know what your answer would be. Like your patriotic answer. Audie, you're a fucking military man. You were born into the shit. Nothing would have happened in this world to change you to not go into the army. If Marilyn Manson hit you up and was like, "Hey, dude, I'm dying tomorrow. You're gonna replace me in this band," you would probably still would have signed up for the army. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
like, if fucking like, what do you say about somebody like that? Like millions of dollars, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm quitting. I'm joining the
So
fucking army."
I
Is-
think I think the whole patriotic thing aside, uh, I think Pat was a man that knew he had to do more than just play football. I think his, not so much I wanna be a hero and all this shit. I
Yeah, I
think
don't think
he
that was in
I
his bones. Like,
I think
it wasn't for publicity stunt. Like, it
no, no,
wasn't,
no, no, it was not.
he
Because
wanted to fucking
he
do
went
this.
from making hundreds of thousands to fucking E4 pay in 2003, which was shit. Like, you didn't get paid hardly shit as an E4.
Right.
Uh, and he probably didn't need the money because he probably had money from fucking football,
And the
but
bank account and shit.
yeah, but and I don't think money was the issue. I think he probably like some people have checklists in life. Like, hey, I want to make it to fucking play football. Then I want to fucking be a soldier. So after he finished me, I think had he had not been killed after he finished his service, I think he would have went on to be like some sort of announcer or maybe a public speaker on
You
how
don't think you would have went
successful.
back to football,
No,
or
I don't.
maybe
No,
what
no,
do you do after a ranger?
I don't. I
Like, what if
think
you wanted to stay in the army? Like, dude, this is
Well,
for me.
yeah, he could have done 20 years, but that was in 2003. He'd be fucking retired by now.
Yeah. And you know
Um,
what? If he didn't die, we probably would have never even fucking heard his name. You know,
no, I
like
think
I don't know.
you're probably right, but I think we would have knew who he was.
Yeah.
I would have knew who he was.
For sure. Do
Um,
people talk about stuff like that, like, in your
there
field? Like,
in where I'm at, no. I'm pretty sure like in the Ranger bat and all that shit, they probably talk about it.
do they talk about, I don't know, again, I don't know the names, but like the guy that the movie American Sniper is based on, Chris Kyle, right? Or no?
Yeah, so it's
What about the guy that Lone Survivor is based on, like that Mark
more
Wahlberg played? Like,
more or less it's if you're in that unit, or if you knew someone that knew someone that knew them, or uh someone that was really close and never let their name die in that unit, then yeah, they're probably talked about. But where I'm at, these cats that perished and did all that shit were like, Chris Kyle was Navy, so I never hear
he was
fucking
Navy.
yeah,
He was a sniper in a desert war, but he was in the
yeah,
fucking Navy.
he was in the Navy.
So was he
Uh
just like really good at shooting, and that's how he got that job, or what?
Something like that. I don't know the story behind him, but I know he was, because the Marines is a department of the Navy. The Navy owns the fucking Marines, and that's the thing. Like everybody's like, the fucking Navy, but it's like, bitch, your hard charging Marines are part of the fucking Navy. It's
Well,
like that's
people,
your daddy. The
when you
Navy is your
said
fucking daddy.
when you said Navy, like, were you saying that like people talk shit about
Oh
Navy
yeah, people.
as a lesser than, right?
Yeah, they
Because
fuck.
like
We all shit on the Navy.
I've been to bars with Marines and with Navy motherfuckers, and it's like they the Navy guys get picked on, and it's like that's kind of
Yeah,
fucked up, you know.
yeah, it still happens.
But the Navy thing would be the safe route, I would think. Like to be in the Air Force, you got to be smart, right? You got to be a
Yeah.
fucking damn near genius. But to can anybody just sign up for the Navy? Because I was thinking like, oh, I'm going to join the
Well,
military.
yeah.
I'm going to sign up for the
All
Navy because
all
we
the
don't fight wars on water, so I'll probably make it back. Does that
Yeah,
make
so
sense?
yeah, no, I get it. And Bryce said, yeah, SEAL. Yeah, I think he was a SEAL. Uh no, the all the branches are open, dude, to include Space Force. That's a fucking thing. That's probably one you'd fucking join as a Space Force.
Dude, we said we weren't going to talk about that. Space Force is super secret.
It's like a branch of the Air Force, just like the Marines, but
Right.
it's all open. Like you can go in and choose your fucking poison, you know?
Right.
The Navy just gets picked on. I think the Coast Guard gets picked on the most.
I've seen
Um,
I saw a video one time where this dude was like living in an apartment building and his roommates like he showed up and he's like, "Hey, I'm here to get my backpack." And the roommates are like, "Fuck you, you can't come in." So he called the cops and he's sitting outside stewing for like 45 minutes. And the cops finally show up. And he's like, "What the fuck took you guys so long? I called you guys 45 minutes ago." And the cop is like, "First of all, we don't work on your time." And this fucking little skinny bastard was like, "You're talking to a soldier boy. You're talking to a soldier boy." And he got in the cop's face. And the cop fucking slammed him and took his little pinky and bent it. And he's like, "You're talking to a Marine." And then the fucking kid on the ground was like, "Ee, ee, ee." And then fucking, when he was all done and he was cuffed, the guy was like, "So you're a soldier? Like, what were you at?" And he's like, "I'm in the reserves." So I was like, you made this big fuss and got your ass kicked for nothing, like nothing against the
yeah.
reserves. I'm just saying, if you're in the reserves, don't act like you're more than you are. Nothing
Yeah.
against the reserves at all. But
At the
like,
end of the day, all the branches they all equally get fucked over. Like
for sure,
each branch has their fucking stupidity. The Air Force gets treated a little different than everybody else with their dining facilities and their fucking mini malls and their fucking,
the
you
only thing I
know,
can compare it to is like if I'm the bass player of a band, I'm not going to go to the strip club and be like, "I sing in this band." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
But
they're all equally fucking shit on. That's the way I look at it. The army just gets, the army's the biggest, so it's fucking, obviously we try to think we're just the fucking biggest baddest, but there's some bad motherfuckers in the Air Force. There's some bad fuckers in the Navy. It's a
there's
mix of
tough
'em.
guys no matter where you go. There's
Yeah,
there's biker clubs out there where the fucking the president of this club and the president of that club they met. I've seen presidents of motorcycle clubs that aren't really that tough, but they know how to earn. They fucking make their way up, and
yeah.
it's all a system. It's a fucking system. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So what would you call Tillman? Like, would you think? I
I
I
don't
know
think
people
so. A lot of
people want
people
to call
call
him
him.
a dumbass, or do you call him a
I
patriot or a
I
hero? What do you
just
think
here
he would want
here.
to be
You know
called?
what? This is what I call him.
Yeah.
So would I call him a hero? That
You guys
word.
don't want to
That
be called heroes,
no.
right?
That word
Like,
to me is. We always say the true heroes are the ones that didn't never that never made it back. Which
right.
I get it. You know.
CJ Graham told us that when he went
Yeah.
live for us. Not the name
S-
drop, but
So I think Tillman was just like the rest of us. He joined the
okay.
army. He died in the army. The end. You
All right.
know, millions, thousands before him, thousands after him. The
Right.
army just
Well,
kept fucking rolling. Uh,
yeah.
I was he a patriot? Absolutely. This dude gave up hundreds of thousands, but that's no different than Jimmy coming out of the fucking ghetto from living on the streets to mom barely making it, then joins the army and becomes somebody.
Right.
And here's my thing. Just because you join the army doesn't make you successful. It doesn't.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't make you successful. It's a volunteer force. It's what you make yourself in it because there's a lot of fucking shitheads in the army that should not be in the fucking army, and they're living on this they're playing the whole I'm in the army card and give me my goddamn discount and all this shit. But when you get to meet them or when you work with them, they're the biggest fucking pieces of shit. But what people see them on the outside, looking in, they're like, "Oh, my baby, he made it," and I'm just like, "Man, your fucking kid needs to get the fuck out." you know, I think it's what you make it. He was another individual that joined and died. I don't want to call him a hero. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard word for me to call someone a hero.
You're all heroes, in my opinion,
Yeah,
outside looking in. But like you said, I guess there's a different level of hero. Like the ones that don't
yeah.
come
I
back is
get.
like, holy there's a word that don't exist for that, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
because
Like,
right, it's hard to
crazy.
categorize something like that. I get to me, I think, and this may sound fucked up. I think World War One, World War Two, Vietnam. I think the ones that didn't come back from those were heroes. Maybe because I deployed in the army, maybe because I was there. Uh, but the times is what made it different, I guess.
Right.
So, am I a hero because I deployed and came back? Not really. I mean, I went over there. I signed up for what I knew what I was gonna get myself into, and that's that. Like, I mean, am I a
Because you're
patriot?
you're
Do I
OIF,
love?
right?
Yeah,
Operation Iraqi Freedom. Did
yeah.
you sign up before that, or was after the fact? So when you
So
when
I
you signed up,
graduated.
you knew exactly where you were going. You were going
Oh,
overseas.
absolutely. My
You weren't gonna
recruiter
go to
told me
Georgia
too.
and do push-ups. You were
No,
going over
no,
there.
no. When I was not at the height of the war, but I was just at the hump. So the army was
Okay.
still they were still fucking
Trying to
pushing
wrangle
numbers.
kids in, like, "Let's go."
So
Right.
typically, when I joined, you were in Iraq probably 6 to 7 months after you raised your hand. You were on a fucking plane. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Um,
that do you think that's enough time to go over there after.
Dude, I knew what was coming. Like I was going to a
Right,
unit. You know
but
what I
how
mean?
old were you?
Uh, let's see. Joined when I was 24. I
Oh,
just turned
okay.
25.
So as a 20, like this is neither here nor there. You already knew what you were signing up for. You knew you were going. But like, what about the 18-year-old kids? Do you think they had enough time with the 6, 7 months? Like, oh fuck, these guys have got my back. Like these are the
Uh,
ones that are coming on the plane with me.
the 18-year-olds that I was with at the time, they were just as gun ho as the rest of us. I think they knew. Uh,
I
I
think basic training changes a man, right? Like when you sign up
I
to
think
be,
I think what changes a man in the army is fucking going to war
well, of
straight up.
course,
Like
of
basic
course,
training. Like again, I've seen some shithead people, went
that
through
made it
basic
through
training. I'm just
18,
like, you fucking motherfucker. Like, how'd you make it?
right? That makes
uh,
sense.
but they go to like OIF and OEF, and it's like uh and they come back changed, and it depends on their tour. Like, what the fuck did they see? Like,
Yeah.
what changed them? Then there's some that came back and was like, all I did was sit on the fucking fob the whole fucking time.
I got buddies that fix PlayStations and shit. Like that's all they did. No,
Yeah,
for real.
see? No, I know. There was
They did.
cable guys on goddamn Gators, them fucking Gator, the truck Gators or whatever, the
Yeah,
fucking
like the
little.
six wheelers
They
and
just
shit.
fucking ran and go around and
Yeah.
fix people's fucking telephones and shit.
I got buddies that's like that they weren't even in the army that got contracted to go over. They probably got paid way more
Oh
than you
yeah.
guys did, which is
Like, oh, they
bullshit.
did, like Halliburton
But
and
a lot of
KBR.
those fucking faggots, I'll fucking say it, fuck those people. What a lot of them like would go over there and then buy the clothes, buy the boots that you guys wore and your clothes and buy a M16 and then hang out with dudes like you and try to fit in. And
Yeah.
then them pieces of shit come back to the bars in fucking America and be like, you know how many Hajis I killed? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I went to school with you.
Dude,
You weren't
if
even in the army. You were a contractor. You were a welder. But I do have friends in the army that were in the army, but when they signed up, they were like, they were soldering shit. They were like, dude,
yeah.
I fucking didn't have anything to do. Yeah, I was in Iraq, but I didn't fucking get in a Humvee. I sit and soldered fucking people's
Yeah.
fucking
They're all
PSPs
different.
and shit.
Not everybody was in the shit, and
Oh, I get it.
I'm not discrediting them one bit. Like,
They're braver than
they
me. I didn't sign up. So
they raised the hand and fucking said, "I know what I'm getting myself into."
yeah.
You know what I mean? So Bryce said the private military contractors like Halliburton and KBR at the height of the war. I think it was a KBR convoy of civilians. The video used to be on the internet, dude. It's fucking sad, dude.
What happens? Tell me about it.
So, like, it's a convoy. You know what a convoy is, right?
Yeah, a line of
A
Humvees,
line of
yes.
trucks. Like, it was like the civilians got lost off a route or something, and they got redirected into like a hot area. Well, fucking the Mujahideen and all these motherfuckers just fucking ripped them apart. And
Mujahideen,
there's
is that a gang? Like,
uh
it's a
basically the
military
enemy.
gang,
Yeah,
right? Like,
it's Iraqi fucking because you got Hajis, which are basically Mujahideen. It's like
I thought they
their
were all
little.
Hajis. Isn't that a
Well, they
slang
are,
term?
but
Like,
because you got different fucking ones, but they all try to kill you. Um,
no, right, of course, right.
but yeah, they got fucking ambushed, dude, and like there was like cameras inside those trucks, and like it video recorded all the shit, like,
Where is this? Is this
and they
on
couldn't
YouTube
have
or something?
weapons. Well, there was a website called Live Leak, and I used to watch like my platoon sergeant. So he went 3 years prior to us going, and his buddy, I'm not gonna name any names, got killed at a checkpoint by a sniper. And that video was on the fucking internet. And he got drunk one night, and we all watched it, dude. It was bad. The dude that was dragging him into the Humvee was him, my platoon sergeant. Um, it was horrible. Like watching your buddy fucking get smoked, like hit him. Like, we have side plates that'll stop like a 7.62 in the side and in the front. The sniper hit him right up under the arm, and it pierced him right in the heart. He had his arm on the door like this, facing out this way, looking that way, and it hit him right there. But
Just that one
that
in a
video was on the
million shot
internet.
took them
Yeah,
out.
dude. Like
It's
fucking
nuts.
100 meters. It was bad, and we paid for it as a platoon because at the anniversary, he took a platoon and we went over there with him. It was in October. Uh, Dude, he was the shittiest person ever. Like, he fucking made us do all kinds of dumb physical shit. Like, it played on him. It definitely changed him as an NCO, and I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And come to find out, it was like the anniversary. That's the only reason why he deployed again. Like, he fucking was like, "I need to jump on the next deployment and go over there." But his
When
video,
people like that do that, do you think it's like to not come back? Like they have that fucking death wish? or do you think
Yeah,
they
I
just
think
are
I
like, oh,
personally
that's all
think
they know? Like,
I personally think he wanted to die over there, but it didn't
like his
happen.
buddy or
Yeah,
whatever?
I think he
Because
was.
I know
I think he
people who
felt
don't
remorse.
know. I'm
Like
sorry. Go ahead, dude.
I think he felt like it was his fault.
Okay.
Uh,
Survivor guilt.
yeah, absolutely. And what's crazy is before we deployed, we had this big training that we had to do like 2 or 3 weeks prior to deployment. And mind you, this is a staff sergeant. He was about to be promoted to sergeant first class. Um, we were in the training and these lieutenants were grading us because you got to get certified as a squad and the commander has to bless off like, hey, this squad is good to go, they're combat ready, all right, send us the next squad, we're going to run them through this scenario, how do they handle it? That's how we train, uh one of the scenarios was a checkpoint, and our TTP was, or what the commander's intent was, we're going to sit on this checkpoint, wait for such and such to come through. We're pulling security. When the convoy comes through, we piggyback and we head out. So the scenario, we get there and my platoon sergeant lost it. Like he went into like October 2000 fucking 4 mode. And we're out on a checkpoint, and the way it was set up, he was like, everybody fucking stop. He was like, in fucking decks means quit. Index fucking the lieutenant, which was a butter bar, is like telling this senior fucking staff sergeant that's about to be a sergeant first class, you can't get off my training site. Like he's just railing his ass. He basically told the officer, fuck you, you don't know shit, you've never been deployed, you can't tell me what to do. So we all get back to the company, and the dude, my platoon sergeant, takes the picture of his buddy because they have a memorial wall inside the company. He
Right.
fucking rips it off, goes into the commander's office, slams it on the fucking desk, and he said, "That's why we don't sit on fucking TCPs," and walk the fuck out.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, like the whole like everybody was like, "Yo," and the commander was like, he couldn't say shit. He was like, "I got nothing." It was awesome. I was like, "Fuck yeah, man! Send him to the fucking man." You know what I mean? I was
Right.
like, "Fuck that motherfucker," you know. Because we were all ready
Man.
to fight, dude. This dude was so powerful. You go back to like talking about Jim Jones and shit. Like, how can people control shit? That
Right.
motherfucker I would go to hell and back with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how powerful it was. Like, yo, go into that building, with fucking people shooting at you, and you'd fucking do it. Like,
You
by the
trusted
time,
him. Like you trusted
yeah,
his the chain of command, right?
he just had a fucking a way
Way
of doing
about
it,
him.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, "Fuck, man." Well, and while you're doing it, you're thinking in the back of your head, like, "What the fuck am I doing?" You know. But
Right.
that's the story on that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man. I was long
Dude,
winded
I
and
got
shit.
nothing to say. But fucking that shit is absurd.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
that's I
That was probably the coolest fucking thing I've ever. Because most of the time, officers in the fucking army, they want to be something they're not, and they just have this thing they have to prove.
how do
While
they
in
get there? How do
fucking
they become
education,
up?
dude.
Oh, okay.
Fucking yeah,
Go to college for 8 years and then sign up type
yeah,
shit
go
or
through like Green to Gold, or they go through West Point, or
so
uh
you mean to tell me that I've been sucking dicks for the last 4 years and I'm still not an NCO? This is bullshit. All I had to do was go to college the whole time?
well, that's officer shit.
Oh.
Um when
So
you when
I just fucked up.
when you join, you're either like a 1 through 4, which is an E1 is a private, E2 is a private, E3 is a private first class, then E4 is specialist, and then E5 is the NCO. So you work your way up, and then you go to a board and you sit in front of all these fucking first sergeant majors, and they hit you with fucking questions like, "All right,
The
what's the
job
army?
interview.
Yeah, what's the army regulation for first aid?" And you're like, you're sitting there in fucking in your dress blues, and you gotta sit up and posture, and like when they talk to you, you gotta like zoom in on them. Everything you say has to be their rank or whatever they are. You have to like repeat the fucking question they just asked you, and you have to answer it. I fucking hate boards, dude.
If you had to go back to the shit, but not the shit like that you were already in, what would your arena be? Like, where would you want to be, in the desert, the jungle, the city, a building? Like, where would you want to fight, and who would you want your enemy to be?
So I've always been drawn to Vietnam.
Okay,
I've always wanted to fight in the jungle. Like I
okay,
love Vietnam fucking movies. You know,
like the
it-
Predator, for example.
yeah, The Predator.
Your dad was Vietnam, no?
Yeah, so
Or
I've always
grandpa?
wanted. Yeah, well, fucking uncle, my whole goddamn
The
family.
whole fucking goddamn marshes.
Fuck. But I think,
I'm pretty sure that's where the name marsh came from. Like you
yeah,
fight
the
in a
jungle.
marsh, and yeah, and that's
You know
you
what's
ran. You know you
funny?
are.
So in the EMP Corps, we work as a 3-man team. So I was the team leader, which my last name was Marsh. My driver was Specialist Pond, Pond, and my
Okay.
gunner was Woods, Private Woods.
You know
Not making this up, dude.
the only thing I can compare that to is one time I played a Battle of the Bands, and my band's name was Burn the Earth, and then the other band's name was called Burn the Earth, Scourge the Seas, and then the other band was called Burn the Atlas.
All this goddamn burning.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
The only thing that burns around here is when I piss.
Exactly. For real. Motherfucker. So Vietnam it is. You want to be in the
Yeah,
fucking jungle. Even
Viet
knowing
fucking
that
Nam.
there's Vietnam were fucked up. There was
Mhm.
kids. You gotta shoot them. You gotta blast
Yeah,
them.
dude.
There's Charlies up in the trees. Why they call them Charlies, do you know?
Oh shit, my
One of
dad
my
told me
favorite
one
people
time.
ever was Charlies. And he's dead, so I don't know.
I can't fucking think. My dad told me why they call him Charlie. Fuck.
It had to be like a shit term, right? Like the way you
God
call a
dang it.
Chinese person a
I
chink or a Mexican a
Yeah, it
spick.
was.
Like they call him Charlie because it was derogatory, right? That's the word.
Hang
Instead
on.
of saying spick and chink, I should have just said derogatory. God damn it, I said racial slurs again. But that's why we need your $10 a month so the internet can shut us down. Um, I'm gonna give a big fat shout out to our patrons while you look up why they call them
Yeah.
Charlies. Chris Koneko, thank you so much for your donation. Andrew Burns, Andrea Stevenson, John Bailey, Tara Myers, Ryan Merriman, Ben Newman, and Chandra Daler. Thank you guys for the Patreon. So why do they call them
Fuck.
Charlies?
Well, I'm getting all kinds of stuff. Charlie
I
in the
bet
trees.
you
A
know who
pathetic.
knows? Lane Staley,
My dad
Song
knows.
Rooster.
We should try to get him on the podcast.
Dude, call him. Get him on the podcast right now. I got his number. No, wait, I got your mom's number, not your dad's number.
Yeah, he's probably already asleep. His service sucks out there too. Like he'll try to call me, and I like fucking.
Okay, so Bryce says they called them Charlie because Victor Charlie stood for Viet Cong.
Well,
So
VC.
Victor,
Well, they like.
VC,
Well, the VC was
Victor
a different
Charlie.
slant.
That's
Yeah, VC. But I'm talking like Charlie because I'm getting. My
well,
dad told me.
C is Charlie for it's military, right? Like Alpha, Beta, fucking like the way that they use their Omega, like the way they use their Farfig Nugan, Foxtrot, things like that, right?
So let's see. You hear Charlie in the
Bryce says
trees.
he's for sure. He's for sure that they call it Charlie because Victor Charlie stood for Viet Cong. I don't know. Maybe
Probably. I
maybe
don't
he
know.
fucked a Green Beret or something.
I don't know.
Maybe he slept with Rambo.
Because I'm getting all kinds of fucking answers here.
Oh, it's if you look it up on the internet, it's
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I see where it says why is the Viet Cong called Charlie. I see that one, but the British is calling it a weak
the British. They didn't fight that war. Fuck them.
noun, British informal, silly person, fool.
What'd you
I
just
don't
call
know.
me?
I don't know. I'll ask him what the actual definition is other than fucking Google.
So was that a real thing? Like they did strap their. I know you weren't there, but like they strapped their kids and with
Yeah.
like, the Hillbilly Beeves did it too, right? Like, my
Oh yeah,
homeboy,
they would send their fucking dude, they would send their fucking kids out with AKs to
8,
shoot at us and
9,
shit.
8, 9
Yeah.
years old, like, boys, girls, it didn't matter. My homeboy, I don't know if this is how true this is. We've had this conversation before, but he said they'd come up to him when he was in Afghanistan, and they'd be like, "Candy, candy, candy," and they'd point the guns at him, and they'd still come, and they'd shoot in the sand or the dirt or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they'd back off, you know. But he's like, we didn't know if they fucking had bombs on them. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we all had candy on us and shit, but we weren't gonna
I think
fucking
I think
let them
I
approach.
think soldiers experienced different things throughout the height of the war from
For sure.
the beginning to the middle to the end. Because towards the end they wasn't doing that. The kids they wasn't using the kids. I
I
think
think
we had weeded out the hard extremists in the beginning. Um,
my homeboy probably, I think my homeboy signed up around 2005 is when he signed up, and
yeah,
he was 82nd Airborne, and he went to Afghanistan,
yeah,
and
yeah. They're
he
they're all dirty over there, man. Like not all Iraqis. I've got a couple Iraqi friends from over there. A couple of the Terps I'm still in contact with. But they're not
chirps.
all.
Is that what you just called
Yeah,
them? What does
Terps.
that mean?
So they
Oh,
were our
chirps.
nine. There were our nine Limas. They were the the persons that would come with us because we couldn't understand these motherfuckers.
Oh, you've told me about people like that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're like, "Fuck, get the Terp over here. I can't understand this motherfucker."
right.
Um,
You've also told me stories about you'd be over there with British motherfuckers and that whole tea
yeah,
time,
dude.
time
Yeah,
for
dude.
tea, like
They
that's
don't give
real.
a fuck, dude.
They're
Yeah.
like, "Brah, brah, 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 brah," and they're like, motherfucker, I'm drinking tea over here.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
they're like,
"We ain't got time for this tea time, motherfucker."
that's
Yeah.
real fucking.
Yeah, dude, they love their fucking tea.
Instead of Austin Powers, it's fucking Army Powers over here. It's like, that's
They're
fucking
cool as
nuts, man.
fuck too, man. The British, Australian, and all them motherfuckers, they're cool as shit.
They had Australians over there too.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And they don't give a
Dude,
fuck, man.
Australians walk outside their door and can die by a bug.
Right? They
So
could
they're not
get
worried
bit by
about
a fucking
bullets.
spider and die in
Bullets, yeah,
seconds.
bullets are flinging by, and they're like, "Dude, we got birds bigger than that." It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
So you'd fight in the fucking jungle. So
yeah.
you wouldn't want to fight in a fucking all right. No guns. You want a fist fight? Where would you rather be? It's you and one other person, your enemy. Would you want to hunt them down in the jungle or a haunted house or a cabin or a fucking where would you want to be, man? A park? A fucking
I think I would
movie
I
theater?
again, I'd take it a movie theater, a school.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, like, it's just you and one person. No, you and one person. Like,
Nah,
that's it. No knives, nothing. I gotta kill this guy.
can we use what's around us?
Well, yeah, if there's a fucking chair, you're gonna pick it up and
Well, it's
fucking
gonna be the
try to
jungle.
slide in his ear hole.
It's gonna be the jungle, man.
The jungle?
Yeah, dude.
For real? The
Yeah,
jungle is huge.
the
I'd rather
goddamn
fight
jungle.
somebody in a movie theater so I know at least there's only one way in and one way out.
You'd be like, "Does that dude got red hair?" Oh, okay, we're good.
He's out. Wham, we're going. Yeah,
Is that a
dude.
trench coat? Okay, no, we're
Dude,
good.
like, do you have any like obviously you don't have to answer any of these questions, but do you have any kind of PTSD at all? Like, do movie theaters bug you or like
Yeah.
malls?
So what I take personal medicine for is large crowds. Um my anxiety is heightened. I don't want to because we don't call it PTSD anymore. We've done away with the PTSD. It's now anxiety. Um I before joining I never had any of this shit and
Is
I
that
always thought I
is that a
always thought
soldier? Does the army not call it PTSD anymore?
now they switched it up.
Because I
They
always thought a lot of people get this misconstrued. We're like, oh, PTSD is for soldiers, and it's
no,
like no, like a kid
no.
can get beat by their
Yeah.
dad and then
I
grow
had a
up and have
cousin
PTSD.
I had a cousin get in a bad car wreck, and she suffered from PTSD and had to be on medication, like, she was out of her mind, like, especially when it came to riding in cars, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so I never experienced or had any of those feelings prior to deploying, and a lot of people get it fucked up because they think, "Oh, you've been to Iraq, you've got it," but with me being an MP, I've dealt with so much worse shit as a police than some of the shit in Iraq, you know?
Yeah, after you already
Uh,
made it home.
yeah. So it's
Like your wife kicking the shit out of you all the time when you guys
yes,
fucking bet on
when
the
she beats
UFC.
me, then she tells me to cook for her after I've worked like 17 hours.
Man, I
Fucking
know.
bitch.
Dude, she's so fucking jacked too. It's
Yeah, dude.
crazy. She's ripped to the bone. It's insane.
She hits me. Um, that's what I take medicine for is like just some of the shit I've seen, the anxiety. Like you have to change your lifestyle because every day you had in the back of your head that this is it, or like you had to live on edge for fucking 12 months. You
Right.
know what I mean? And that sucks. You get so used to it, and then when you come back to like when you're here, your body is so used to being there. Like when they say I came home, but I left myself in the desert or some shit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they mean by that, because some people long for that. Like, that's the way they're gonna get through life is because they were so molded and so part of something tragic and lived every day in the shit. They don't
Yeah.
wanna go back to normal.
Again, the only thing I can compare it to is friends that I know who like don't know how to behave outside of prison. Like
Yeah.
my nephew, for example, when he gets out of prison, he don't know what to fucking do. So he starts selling drugs back into prison because he's like,
Mhm.
at least there
That's all he
I
knew.
know how, I know what to do in prison. In the real world, he gets fucking nervous like to go into the gas station to buy
Yeah.
cigarettes. Like he's like, I don't know what to do, dude. Uncle
So
Darren, go buy me some smokes. Here's the money. I'm like, what?
okay.
Like that's just
Yeah.
how they are, dude.
So
Yeah, it's
so with
crazy.
me, one of the changes I saw coming home, and I knew something wasn't right, was tires and trash and dead animals on the roads and shit. Like, I would literally find myself in the other lane just to swerve and go around it, and it'd be like a fucking broke ass tire or a
For
piece of
fear of
trash.
IEDs.
Yeah, dude, like, because I was a driver. I was a driver and I did dismount. I
Okay.
played with the gun a few times. I was a gunner a couple weeks, but my main thing was driving and dismount, and, yeah, I'd find myself swerving, like, and my wife at the time was like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't wanna fucking hit that shit," you know?
Your other wife? 'Cause you got 4 wives ever since you came
Yeah,
back from
yeah,
Iraq.
yeah. I married 4.
Right.
As long as so if I buy this one a car, I have to buy all the rest of 3 of them a car.
It's so
That's how the
annoying.
religion works.
And then me as your best friend, all 4 like, when you get into an argument with one of them, I got 3 of them
You
hitting
got
me up like,
3 yeah,
Please, fuck me." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know what's going on over here."
yeah.
So
Um,
we're talking about your ex wife, right?
yeah,
The
and,
one that we all hate?
which one? All 4 of them?
No, no, I like Brittany. The other ones I hate. The other
Oh,
ones.
I don't
That
hate none of
dirty
them.
fucking cunt.
God damn. I
Dude,
don't
I
know
gotta
who it
be
is, but fuck them.
I think it's Stacy or some shit, or is,
Yeah.
Odorous your Stacy is? So I'm sorry, dumb fucking
No,
so
you're
you
good.
fucking
But
so
no,
you come home.
yeah, and I was like, "Fuck, man." And at the time, I was like, "I'm good." And I just kept putting it off, and then it was a battle where, like, my anxiety, like, there was, I think it was, when I watched Black Hawk Down when I got back, I watched
You
that.
told me to watch that movie, I've never
Yeah,
watched it.
Black Hawk Down, I couldn't finish it. I was just like, "Fuck, man." I just felt weird, like I started burning up. My hair started standing, I got chills. I'm like, "Why I got chill? I'm fucking hot." But,
Is that based on a real mission, or is it just a war movie?
yeah, Black Hawk Down was a real thing.
Okay.
Shugart Gordon was 2 Rangers that was killed during it, but I think watching soldiers and what they endured was what triggered me because I didn't have none of their missions like that. That was a whole different fucking thing. But
Big, big fucking time things,
yeah,
yeah.
it was watching it and me not being, because you know me, I have to be in control.
You wish you
And
were there or,
yeah,
like, even
like
just feeling for them,
yeah,
like,
dude, it was a lot of emotions into that movie, and I knew that was another flag too. I was like, "Man, something ain't right with me. I've never fucking had this," but, uh, you know, s and it just crept up on me. I kept putting it off, putting it off. Uh,
that's like when I watch porn, like, when I see the chick with the big butt, I'm like, "Man, I wish I was there," and then I'd start,
yeah.
you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, I when I watch porn, I like to think I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
Yeah,
you're watching Black Hawk Down and you're just trying to get some white cock
yeah. So,
down.
so I'm watching Black Hawk Down, and you're watching Black Cock Down,
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
pretty much.
So it's the same thing.
It's very it's
You know,
exactly the same thing.
you're in the emotions that's
Am I
like
a
your cock.
veteran now?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, dude. So you're like,
oh
fuck,
man,
I want to
dude,
help that cock. You
I
know,
think I
and
have PTSD. I got to get
penis,
some medicine immediately.
penis trauma, sex deprived.
Oh, that just fucking happened.
Yeah,
Dude, that's gonna be
that's a
the name of
band
my
name,
next
dude.
band. Dude, right?
PTSD. Name your band PTSD.
PTSD. Good. Keep going with the story about
Um,
black
but y-
cocks and helicopters.
but
Black
yeah,
copters.
just in emotions. Like I had emotions that I never felt, and I've always put on the back burner. And then they actually started affecting me, where my hands would swell. I'd fucking, and like panic attacks. I was
Not
just
even
like this.
while watching the movie, like even when the movie's over, like do you carry that
Yeah,
shit with
like
you or
crowds and shit would fuck me up, and that whole, oh, why do you sit facing the doorway and everywhere we go? It's just I fucking have to, man, because
I get it.
I don't want to be caught slipping. If you're
For
gonna
sure.
walk in and kill me, I want to see who's killing me. I don't want to just fucking be poof,
Right.
slumped over. Like I want to at least know who the fuck's killing me.
Right.
But yeah, it was that's
Or at least have the opportunity to be like, if I don't go home, you don't go home either, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna do my best. Like I've
right.
always like this is how fucked up I am. Like when I go to Walmart, like I play out like everything that something bad is gonna happen. Like
Dude,
I'm
I'm
like,
I'm not
you the
even a
same way?
military guy, but
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
we've had these conversations. Like
Yeah.
me and my wife have scenarios, and
Yeah. Brittany and I are the worst.
my big things are movie theaters and malls, or like big stores like Walmart, but mainly malls because you've been in my neighborhood, and like my neighborhood's the shit, but my mall's the shit, but it's all the surrounding little figuitos. But we have that routine and we have a plan. And I'm not going to say live on the internet what our plan is because then whoever tries to come in will know what our plan is. But
Yeah.
we have this plan, especially for movie theaters. And I'm not even a military guy, but yeah, that those things stress me out.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
dark room full of strangers, one way in, one way out.
Well,
There's been plenty
so
of
and
people
so
who've been
like
killed in
it
movie theaters.
like
It's nerve wracking.
like you have a form of PTSD,
Well, I've been
you know?
diagnosed with PTSD, but I take it very lightly because like my whole when I was diagnosed with it, it was when I saw my dad, his dead body, and I sat with his dead body for a couple days and shit. Like that's where I can't like process death very well, and like it's very shocking when I see.
Yeah.
And then like I saw my brother in a coffin, both my sisters, like it's death that shocks me, So that's the and then
No, I get it.
the getting I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it because
No, I get it.
I don't want to take away from the conversation because we're
No, no, no,
talking
no.
about
I understand where you're coming from,
from
but yeah, I think not only like I think that's because us as men are blood or
told to
ancestors.
suck it the
What
fuck
like
up.
we go way back to caveman style where the men hunt and the women fucking provide for the.
Yeah,
I think that's an instinct, and
there's
I'm not
hunters
saying
and gatherers, right?
yeah, I don't think just you and I have that. I think other men that play scenario, I just get very like into it. I'm like that right there is where that motherfucker's gonna get you.
Yeah,
Like
we
I'm
come
like
from a strong line of badass men, and like your side is soldiers, my side is like street soldiers. Like
yeah,
my dad and grandpa and all them were like gangsters, but not like the yeah, what up, fool? Not those kind of gangsters, like more
like some
organized.
Hell's Angels, angel shit.
And like hoods and stuff, but fucking on your
For
dude,
Benjamin Forrest Blue or
I
some
didn't
shit.
fucking do these things. I didn't do these things, but
No,
my
I know what you're saying.
but yeah, we'll save it for the Patreon. But no, I have grandparents who've definitely done some
Yeah.
fucking fucked up things. And what's fucked up about that is how gangster they were they were politicians in the cities that they lived in.
Yeah.
Like for my great grandpa, I don't want to talk about this.
No, I
Um,
get it. I get where you're coming from. Bryce
we've had
said,
these conversations, but I
yeah.
don't want to do it on a
Bry
podcast.
Bryce said, "You can't let anyone walk behind you." You know, that's so true. I fucking hate being at Walmart and you just feel that sense of fucking someone with another fucking buggy behind you and shit. I'm like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Like,
Dude, Matt Santoro, when he was on the podcast, remember when I asked him, I'm like, you don't piss at a urinal. And he's like, nope, he goes into a stall and he locks the door because the most vulnerable a man can be
yeah,
is your back to your enemy with your dick out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
that'd be some
And
shit
he's
getting
a
fucking
card
killed with a
carrying
dick in your hand.
Republican motherfucker. He's always
Yeah,
got a gun on him, you know? Matt
damn,
Santoro, the singer of Super Bob.
that's a shitty way to go out with your dick in your hand.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
I always told my troops, and I tell Brittany this all the time. I was like, if I die, I'll have my goddamn boots on for sure. I was like, I
Yeah.
won't die without my fucking boots on. So you know
All
I'll put
right.
a fucking fight up. I think
Did I go away from the conversation because I like to crack jokes on the podcast and I feel bad for that? Like, were we in the deep conversation and I steered away
no,
from it at all?
no, you're
'Cause
good,
if
dude.
I did, please come back to what we were talking about because
No,
I
I
don't
was
want the
just talking
listeners
about
to.
no, it's just talking about what fucking triggers you after fucking coming back from
Yeah,
Iraq.
that's what
You
we're
know,
talking about.
everybody's different. Everybody has a different story. I will never like shit on someone because of they experienced this because I experienced different things.
Right.
You
You
know,
know what
you've
scares me?
experienced
Bumblebees. And you're like, you
yeah.
fucking pussy. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not going to do that.
I went to fucking
Yeah, I heard the
Africa.
bumblebees in Iraq are big as fuck.
I don't
What
even
are the
remember
bugs like over there?
I don't
Are
even
there
remember seeing a fucking bumblebee in Iraq.
Yeah, but were there spiders? Were there bats? Were there sheep? Like, were the sheep?
I seen more goddamn turkeys. It's goddamn turkeys, quail, a couple camels,
What the fuck?
um,
That's like
cows,
so
dude. Cows fucking
cow,
everywhere. I told you about the growling.
like free roam
Yeah,
cows, or were they
dude.
owned by people?
No, they owned them, but like they were in the
Oh,
city just chilling. I told you about the growling cow, right? The
I
fucking
think
cow that
so.
growled at me.
The one you were fucking, and then your homeboy was like, "Dude,
Yeah,
knock it off." Yeah,
yeah. Well,
because we were gonna get him as a guest vocalist on my new band.
yeah.
I forgot.
I was offered $100 if I get a cow in the back of our truck, and me being the young dumbass, I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!" And this cow, dude, was the biggest goddamn cow, and it literally growled at me, and I was like, "Nope, I ain't touching this mama."
Like
It's like a
that, or like
dog. No, dude,
fucking
it was like a dog, bro. Like
it barked.
shit. Yeah, no, it didn't bark,
Oh,
but camel spider.
so
So Bryce said camel spider. You
I've
know,
asked you this question before. They're way over exaggerated, right?
dude, absolutely. This picture on the internet of this fucker holding like two of them together and shit.
It's photoshopped.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, dude. The only camel spiders I saw were like this big, and they're fucking completely harmless. Dude. They don't fucking.
My homeboy said that they would follow the Humvees to stay in the shade, and then when you get out, they'd be there, but they're not like
I don't
the
even know
fucking
about that, dude.
the internet stories were like, oh, they'd fucking grab you and pull you under
No,
like it's
dude.
the Tremors movie,
Dude,
you know. But
they
he's like a
bite.
group. He said groups of them would like follow the Humvees
I
to stay in
guess.
the shade, you know. But he could be
Well,
lying because
I
he's
don't
lied
know.
about a
I'm not
lot of
taking
stuff.
that away from him, but you know what I mean? I don't know. But we never had that shit. And you could pick
Well, you
them
were
up
in
and
Iraq, right? Is there
yeah.
camel spiders and
Yeah, but you could fucking fuck with them. They bite you. It doesn't fucking do anything.
right?
It's all
Fuck 'em.
myths. It's all hype. I think the thing that you wanted to fucking avoid was the goddamn rabbits, man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say prostitutes because those fucking. Do they have prostitutes over there? All right. Before
I think
you answer
so.
this, I was gonna ask what you think. So, all right, we're live on the internet. We can't. I can't. This is for the Patreon. If you want to know the answer to that question, you got to give us $10 a month.
It's like,
We'll put
yeah,
the
I
link in the
fucked them.
description. Can are you allowed to bring anything home?
So I tried to bring home some money with Saddam's face on it. And I got stopped at the post office in Iraq and was like, "Well, we're supposed to fucking confiscate this from you. We're supposed to take this." And I'm like, no, you're not." And I ended up having to buy a fucking magazine and I put it in the pages and sent it to my mom. But you couldn't take anything that promoted Saddam, you know what I mean? Like that was a no go.
Isn't that what
Uh,
you sent me? Can I say that on the internet? Like,
I think you got one with Saddam on it. Didn't I send you
yeah,
one?
yeah, you
Yeah, I
told
think
me.
you do.
I didn't
Yeah.
know if I could say it on the internet though. I don't
Oh
want to
no, we
get
could say Saddam. Fuck
oh,
him. He's dead anyway.
Saddam go go. Ain't that a Guar song?
Uh, yeah, you do have one. I think I
I
did send you one.
100% do, but I didn't know if I could say it on the internet.
I was wondering why he's going quiet. I was like, "What's this motherfucker doing?" He's like throwing baseball signs, like still third. I'm like, I don't
No,
know.
I was like, can I say it? Because I got a letter and everything. You're like, this is
Yeah,
when fucking blah blah blah, and he told me everything about it. Yeah,
yeah.
I just didn't know if I could say it on the internet.
You couldn't take war trophies and shit.
Like
They
in
had
the
a
fucking
list of shit you
with
couldn't
the
take.
Nazis, like when I don't know how true this is, but like if you killed a fucking Nazi, you could take his fucking medals and his balls and his wife,
I,
and like,
if
but
that's
now you
something,
can't do those things, right? Like you can't take
yeah,
fuck.
that would be considered a war trophy. So no,
Mm.
yeah, you couldn't do
Well, Ted Bundy fucking took him in the 70s. We can't take him
that.
in 2022. That's
That's fucking
bullshit.
bullshit.
I
Defending
don't know. What do you think? Do you think that that should be a thing? Let's say if you killed the motherfucker, you saw him up in the hill with his little fucking shiny fucking mirror, brat brat. You took him out. You drove your little fucking Humvee up. You fucking drug him out into the sand. Damn, dude, my boots are fucking wearing thin. Same size feet. I'm taking his fucking boots. Would you take his fucking earring? Would you
fuck
take his
yeah.
fucking
If I
necklace?
if
Would
I
you take
needed
his
something to
fucking Metallica
survive,
CD?
yeah, if I needed now the Geneva Convention
Survival
though,
fine. Survival fine. That's
but you
whatever. That's goes without saying.
yeah, but
But like to come home for a trophy, like I'm taking this motherfucker's tooth. You know what I mean? Like, would you
as
do
long
that
as you
shit?
hide it. Uh
Would you do it?
in situations where what we were in, there was no time to take really anything.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, you're not fucking
Yeah, I
April
would.
Jones
I mean, I'd
at
take
a
some ears
castle.
if they let me. I'd take an asshole. I'd be over there cutting his
Would
fucking asshole out. Like,
would you for
yeah.
real kill a man and bring his fucking ear home? Like, would you do it? No,
I don't know,
like,
dude.
we're on
I
the
probably
internet, so you
couldn't.
probably can't say
I
it, but
couldn't do that, dude. No, I don't think that I could do that as a person. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I
right,
couldn't do it.
like, cause war is war. It's like job thing, you know, like it's job, right? Yes, no,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
job, like
Yeah.
kill. It's either me or you. You won, so move on, right? Let him get his burial. That's what you would want, right? If something you'd want to go
So
home
I
in
guess
full
maybe
pieces.
you could look at it like this. Like if it was like a firefight where he didn't shoot at you and run like the Taliban does, uh, and he died. When I say he died with honor, he died fighting for what he believed in, and fighting for his life, opposed to just blowing me up, shooting me, and running.
And yeah,
I would respect him. I'd be like,
okay.
I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Because at that point, he's a soldier too.
Faced me. He faced the devil himself, and he died at its hands. I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Okay, all
You
right.
know what I mean? Like that's that's how I'd see it. But if this dude was a coward and doing dumb shit, I'd probably take his fucking wife's picture and
So
jack off
now,
to it at night.
different. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, different
Bukkake it.
scenario. Now, different scenario. You're walking through the hood, and you come. Me and you were drunk walking home from a show. We go down an alleyway. We see a man. We're in America, by the way. This dude is abusing a woman, and we're like, that's fucked up. This guy should get beat
Oh
up.
my god, dude. I
Are
would
his teeth coming home with us
oh
and his shoes?
no, I'm still
Like,
in this wallet,
I at
bro.
least want his fucking hat. You know what I mean? Like, you can keep some teeth.
Nah,
I want his wallet. He probably don't have any money. If he's in the
I
middle of the alleyway and he can't afford a prostitute, that's why he's beating up a chick.
I probably
But
wouldn't take anything off of him other than just beat the shit out of him.
you won't want a tooth,
No,
earring,
nah,
watch.
fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing: whatever you
okay.
take off of him, regardless of the situation, you've just stole something. You basically arm robbed him in a sense.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Who
dude,
cares?
you got to look at it like that, though. You can't
What?
like, yeah, man. Like if you helped
What if it was a
somebody,
child? that
Nah,
he's
dude.
abusing? A child in the
Well, no,
alleyway. You're not going to take his teeth
I
home?
don't need to take anything from him. The only thing I'm gonna
Fuck
take
that.
from him is almost his life, and I'm just gonna fucking
Almost.
take his pride.
Not even his shoes?
Nah,
What if
man.
he had like really cool shoes though?
I'm gonna
What
fuck
if
him
he
up.
had
I'm gonna
what if he
scuff him
had
up.
what if he had a hoodie of The Shining? Would you take his hoodie?
No, I would fucking rip it so he'd never
Dude, you
have it again.
suck at life.
Nah,
I
dude.
thought you were my
Yeah.
buddy. You wouldn't kick his
You over
ass?
here
I mean,
wanting to, hey, this dude just beat this woman. We're gonna rob this motherfucker.
no, we'd kick the shit out of it. No, of course, we're gonna
No, I
stomp
ain't
the shit
taking
out of him.
shit, man.
But then
I
I'm
ain't gonna
taking his
take him.
shoes.
Fuck him.
I'm taking everything he's
I
got.
I
Fuck
don't
him.
want anything
I'm
from
gonna
that
leave him
motherfucker.
naked, and then I'm gonna call the cops and be like, I don't know, he's this naked guy was just abusing this woman, and then the girl would be
No.
like, yeah, he was naked, like she wouldn't
No.
care.
No, fuck
But what
that.
if they were like really cool shoes,
Oh well. I'd
like
make sure to
Space
I'd
Jam
make sure they
shoes?
get blood on them. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I just clean them off and let's
I don't
fucking put them in a fucking frame and hang
I
them up
don't
in
need
Pennywise Pub.
I
You
don't,
wouldn't want at least a tooth, not even a tooth,
aw, man.
bandana,
Fuck that.
something. You're just gonna kick this guy's ass and walk away?
Yeah.
How dare you? So Andrea Stevenson says now she's wondering if Darren has a collection of people's teeth. Doesn't everybody want to know that?
He's got a lot of shoes. I went over there one time. Now that we're talking about it, dude, you
I
got like
only have 4
dude,
shoes.
you had like fucking like 60 pairs of fucking white Converse shoes.
That was when I was in the fucking Heaven's Gate. All right, I thought that fucking this comment
That
was
was
coming.
Nikes.
That's a whole different
That was
scenario.
Nikes.
Yeah, but I was trying to do my own thing.
No.
They had the Pumas, I had the Nikes, and there was the
So
Fila
that
motherfuckers
explains
on
that
the other
picture
side.
that you showed me when you tucked. I got it.
100%. Yeah. I was trying to do my own thing. They're
Is this
like,
guy
oh,
tucking right now?
Heaven's Gate. And I'm like,
Pulled-
fucking Satan's
pulled
lair.
my-
And they were fucking it all up. And
pulled
they,
my
they
phone up, I
killed
was like,
themselves first. And that's why they got famous and
this dude's
fucking blew
tucking.
the whole thing out of the water. That's bullshit. But I got 4 shoes, but I've only killed 3 people, which is super fucking weird because I don't know where the 4th fucking shoe came from. And they're all left shoes, which is absurd. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. But as far as teeth goes, I don't even want to begin how many teeth I have. How many teeth did I have last time you came over? Was it 7 or 8? I'm thinking I'm
I
up
think
to
it was
9
7.
now. I got 9 now, as a matter of fact. Anyway,
But
it's a real story. If you want to hear the rest of it on the Patreon, donate $5 a month,
I
a
hear you.
fucking month, only a month. So should we? You want to play some fucking super fight for the next? I don't know. Let's go to. We're at 117. Let's go till 130. You want to play super fight? Or
yeah,
is
let's
there
try it
anything
real
else you
quick.
want to talk about?
Let's do it real quick.
All right, so we're gonna play a game called Super Fight. I just bought this game. I totally invented it myself and I created it. And if you want to buy it, hit us up on the Patreon. This is my pure invention, my brain baby. If you remember correctly, I invented horror movie Fight Club. I changed the name to Super Fight. This is the horror deck. This is mine. Now I'm going to play it for the first time with Audie Marsh. Okay? I'm going to shuffle the cards.
All right.
All right, I'm going to draw. Do you want me to draw my card first or your card first?
Your card.
My card first.
Yeah.
I'm blind. All right, just so you know, I'm not cheating. I have Carrie White. For those of you that do not know, Carrie White is from
Carrie.
Stephen King. Carrie,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so now I'll draw your character. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm blind. Here we go. You have Van Helsing. Sorry, dude.
That was Rob, dude. You fucking shortchanged me already.
Well, let's just wait and see. All right, so now we're gonna pick your. I'm gonna pick my like superpower. All right, so
Okay.
I have Carrie, and then the card is can crawl out of a TV to attack an opponent.
The
Well,
ring.
that sounds like fucking Samara from The Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're
I hope mine's like a bazooka or some shit.
burns up in any amount of light. Dude, you suck. You're
Van
so
Helsing burns up. Oh, that's cool. Fuck.
which is bullshit, by the way,
Yeah,
because
how did
like
that
he
fucking
uses
happen?
sunlight to defeat
Yeah,
vampires.
that's his fucking. That's his
This is
like.
not fair.
Yep, I'm done,
So
dude. You already beat me on that one.
so now we have to pick. All right. So now we have to choose a blue card. I'm going to get rid of the white and black cards. So now the blue cards determine where we fight. All right.
Okay.
All right.
The
So
overlook.
Antarctic Research Station.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's get rid of the blue cards. And what are these? And this is the time frame of where it's gonna happen. All right. So we're gonna
Okay.
fucking pick randomly
I'm in 1978.
an area that is covered in bear traps. So all right. So here we go. I am Carrie White, and I can crawl out of the TV to attack my opponent. You are Van Helsing, and you burn up in any amount of light. We're fighting in an area that is covered in bear traps in an Antarctic research station.
Dude, I take that.
Let us converse.
Think about it.
Okay, let's go.
Antarctica, it's 30 days of night, so I ain't got to worry about the fucking sun.
Boom. I'm flipping that card over right now.
All right.
All right.
So,
I'll go with you on that. I'll
all
take
right.
you on that.
You can only fucking attack me with a TV.
No, I can crawl out of the TV.
Right.
And
Well, okay.
like,
You
if
can
you're going to
crawl,
go to Antarctica,
and we're in a field of fucking bear traps. Where the
yeah,
fuck's your
so,
TV at? Where's your TV at, bro?
oh, it's in the corner. Believe that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, if we go to fucking Antarctica, you think I'm not gonna bring a fucking TV? Come on, man. I got a TV at least. But so we're in but I don't know, would the TV work? Would it be that cold? It'd be too cold.
I don't.
But it's in an Antarctic research station, so it's
So
gonna
there's
be
got to be a
warm enough.
TV screen somewhere
It's
in
gonna
there,
be
right?
warm enough, right? So even if I didn't bring a Samsung with a Fire Stick, there's got to be a computer monitor or something.
Yeah.
So I can crawl out of that, but I don't even need that because I'm Carrie fucking White. But we got to understand the room is covered in bear traps.
Bear traps.
Guess what? Carrie can do. She has
Burn me
telekinesis.
up.
She has
Yeah.
telekinesis.
Yeah.
She don't have to walk. She can
Set
float.
shit on fire.
She could take the fucking bear traps and throw them on your balls or your dick that you have
Van
flopped out.
Helsing ain't shit, man. He ain't got shit.
Dude, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm getting rid of this card. I'm gonna give you a new card because this is bullshit. All
I
right.
have no say so in this. Like,
Oh, Van Helsing. Why did I
like,
put Van Helsing?
like why? Like, why is he even in the deck?
Yeah, that's bullshit. All right. Army of Undead. Are you okay with that one?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Carrie White versus a bunch of zombies, but it says Army of Undead.
Yeah, so we talking like
You got
like
guns?
I Am Legend. Well, I Am Legend wasn't zombies. They were fucking
It says Army of Undead.
World War Z. Those zombies. What about those?
I don't know.
You know
They
what
can
I mean?
crawl each other. They can fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Bryce says that the only electric you would have would be solar powered, most likely. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's way out in the fucking.
But if it's solar powered and we got 30 days a night, we didn't determine what season.
Well,
it is.
generators. They have
Generators,
generators out there.
Absolutely right. Fuck off, Bryce. You suck at this game. but he also said to power your TV, you would have to be light outside. But if Van Helsing is lucky in his 30 days at night,
No, Van Helsing would get his shit kicked by fucking Carrie.
Van
all
Helsing
day
died.
long.
We're still playing with so Army of Dead in Antarctica research station, covered in bear traps. So, a bunch of zombies versus Carrie. I'm gonna give you how many zombies do you want? It says an army.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, but the word army makes me think like, dude, they got fucking.
Well, the army tells
They got
me
snacks and shit.
200,
Like they
250,000 is what the army tells me. 250,000.
So could Carrie White kill
I
100
don't think so, dude.
in
There'd
a
be
tiny
so
room?
with
It'd be
fucking
way
bear
too many.
traps.
Yeah, while
God,
Carrie's floating this one and finger fucking this one, and it's like
yeah.
the other zombies are gonna bite off her titty dips and she'd be dead. I think I don't care how many TVs you got to crawl out of. I'm pretty sure you won that battle.
Yeah, I think that one takes it. I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
won the Van Helsing. We'll give you that one. You won
all
that
right.
one. I
So,
was
so
I
one,
was DOA on that. Like you
right.
pulled that, I was done.
All right. So I'm one. You're one. You want to go for the
Yeah.
fucking final round, and then we'll
Yeah,
end the
final round.
podcast.
Yeah,
All
final
right.
round we'll end it.
Let's see here. What do you want to pull first? Do you want to pull character first, or
I don't know.
situation
Just
first,
go
or
through it. Just do it like you did.
uh, all right? This is a bunch of quap, as my son would say. This is quap. So, fuck. I don't. All right, I got to shuffle these brand new cards that I just made, and if you want them, head up to Patreon, and we will sell them to you because I
Cool.
invented these, and they are all mine. Actually, they're don't blame us. I will sell them to you. Audie thinks I'm lying. I got my
deck.
I got my fingers. I'll get you a deck.
Deck.
All right, here we go. Who goes first, me or you?
You
Character.
you go first.
All right, I have the thing.
Ooh, nice.
All right, you're next. You're next, motherfucker.
Damn, that's a good one, dude.
You're Norman Bates.
God damn it.
Let's see where
Dude.
this. Let's see where this goes.
God damn.
Let's just see. I might give you a fucking what do they call it when the hot girl fucks the dorky kid? A sympathy jump or something.
Dude, the
Maybe I,
thing alien is a monster, dude. Like it
dude.
it
Remember
it
in
replicates what it fucking kills. So
remember the second annual horror movie fight club? We started out the Thing versus the Blob, and you got super fucking pissed because
oh
everybody
dude.
voted for the Thing. But it's like we get it. The Thing is the shit. But as soon as the Thing touches the Bob,
Yeah.
he's gone.
But the thing replicates what it gets in. I don't know, dude. It was a fucking mind fuck. I was like,
Let's
you
talk about that
motherfuckers.
for a second. Fuck it. The Blob versus the Thing.
Okay.
Because you voted for the Blob, right? Remember? You voted for the Blob
No,
to
I,
win.
I think it was the thing.
No, because remember you
Was it the
bought a
blob?
Blob. Yeah, you bought a Blob autograph off the Zobi website right
Oh, I
afterwards, and you're
did. Yeah.
like these
Yeah.
fucking pendejos.
Yeah,
They're
I
all,
did.
oh, you're all pissed, dude. He was like ultra mad. Like you were so mad, I wanted to give you a cape so you could be super mad.
I was about to carry all y'all's asses.
Oh, for real. He was like sending me anthrax and shit. Like, thank God I moved. It was absurd. So fucking dude. Should we go the Thing versus Norman Bates, or should we talk about the Blob
No, let's
versus?
go the thing versus Norman Bates. I
All right,
like this game. I like where it's going.
all right. So I'm the Thing. You're
Yeah.
Norman Bates. We're gonna go for. I'm gonna take the blue cards. I'm gonna shuffle them up a little bit over here. We're gonna mix them up, and I ain't even watching. And then I think I don't even know. I don't remember what the blue cards are. Oh, the blue cards are the place that we fight. So let's see what I got. Oh, Arkham Asylum. You know what that is? Where all the Batman villains.
Yeah.
It's a prison for the Batman
Yeah.
villains. So far it's the Thing versus Norman Bates. We're fighting in Arkham Asylum. I'm gonna take the black cards. Oh yeah, we gotta decide what our powers are. So I'll go first if you are. All right. I'm not looking. Let's see. The Thing stalks and kills opponents in their dreams. Okay.
Freddy
Yours,
Krueger shit.
yeah. Yours is wow, wearing a razor blade glove. Okay. That's pretty fucking
Wow.
similar. So I'm the Thing. I can stalk and kill opponents in their dreams. You're Norman Bates. You're wearing a razor blade glove. We're fighting in Arkham Asylum. But the scenario is fighters are surrounded by a horde of draw a random card. Oh, damn, this is getting interesting now. So, all right, so we're both surrounded by a horde of draw a random character card. Character card are the black one. No, the white ones. So I need a white card. Antichrist. So,
Are you sure you had to draw that one?
yeah.
I thought it was the blue cards.
No. The character card is the white ones.
Oh, okay.
So what it is I'm the thing,
Okay.
and my powers are I can stalk and kill opponents in their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You're Norman Bates. You have a razor blade glove. We're fighting in Arkham Asylum. We are both surrounded by a horde of the Antichrist. So let's decide who the Antichrist is, first and foremost. What do you think the Antichrist, like, it says a horde of. So a horde is more than one. So there's got to be multiple Antichrists. So what are we dealing with? 27 Hitlers? What do we got?
I don't know. Like, are we talking like?
I mean, like Marilyn Manson. I'm not giving him that much credit. I'm gonna go ahead and say there's Nazis. Let's say Nazis. They're fucking pretty anti-fucking Christian, if you ask me. They were, well, actually not, because they were killing Jews. This is fucked up. All right, I'm just gonna. This I don't mean it like this, but Jews killed Jesus. Jesus was a Jew. The Nazis were pissed off at the Jews for killing Jesus. Hitler was half Jew. None of this makes any sense. So instead of using Nazis, I'm sorry for saying this, we're gonna get Nazis out of it. We hurry up, save me. I'm drowning here live on the internet.
How dare you?
Pick a fucking Elon Musk.
Gigi Allen.
Okay.
A horde of Gigi Allens.
Bryce Duvall is gonna love this. All right, so we got the thing, and I can stalk and kill opponents in their dreams. You're Norman Bates, wearing a razor blade glove. We're fighting in a prison full of psychos, Arkham Prison, and we're surrounded by Gigi Allen, a bunch of punk rockers. We're surrounded by a bunch of Bryce Duvalls. So who fucking wins? All right, first of all, so the thing, what is the thing exactly?
It's an alien, dude.
I know this to be true.
It replicates.
What is the form? What's the initial form of the thing?
Anything it replicates, but the initial form, well, actually,
it was a
fucking
Siberian
dog.
Husky, yeah.
And it.
What do you think it was? Let's stipulate or whatever. What do you think it was?
The thing showed what it was in the movie. Like it was like this.
Before it latched onto the Husky?
Like it replicates this fucking nasty looking alien. You know, it's an alien. It's fucking. It's nasty, dude. Like it touches and it kills anything.
Before it even comes into the fucking compound of where fucking Kurt Russell, the love muscle, lived. It was an alien? What did it look like? What was it? How many arms did it have? Did it have fucking 4 schlongs? Did it fucking sit when it pissed? What did it look like?
I'm trying to think what in the movie it was the fucking dog.
All right, so
now in the new one,
what do you think?
In the new one, it was a frozen.
What do you think it was before it latched onto the dog, though? I know it's an alien.
I think it was just some nasty fucking monstrous alien.
How big? How tall? How wide?
We're talking fucking 6-7 feet, man.
All right, 6-7 feet. So Bigfoot.
Yeah, huge motherfucker.
So Sasquatch, alien. All right, so big old goddamn alien. That's what I am. And if you fall asleep, I can kill you. But I don't even need you to fall asleep. I can still kill you. So I'm the thing. We're in a prison full of like Joker's there, Riddler's there, Harley Quinn's there.
Gigi Allen's there.
A whole bunch of Gigi Allens, though. Because it's a horde of Gigi Allens. They're like, Let
They're like,
me.
bite it, you scum. You
Yeah,
know,
and then half of them are fucking shooting up dope
yeah,
and shit,
half of them are like throwing shit at you and
and like they all have
fucking
shitty mustaches.
yeah.
You know, like okay, so let's just put that out there. And then you're Norman Bates, a little sis. Dude, I'm sorry, you got
Dude, I
fucking
get the
shit on.
shortest straw every time, bro.
So you got shit on. So you're a little sissy boy, but you have a razor blade glove. And I don't know.
I think you
You know
take it,
what?
dude.
Yeah, but what if, let's just say here, Norman Bates is a fucking nerd. Gigi Allen is a fucking nerd. What if Norman Bates with his little razor blade glove saw a bunch of fucking Gigi Allens, and Gigi Allens had a bunch of coke and heroin, but nothing to chop it up with? And little Norman Bates is like, dude, I got a glove with razor blades on it. And all these Gigi Allens are like, what? Let me see your razor blade glove. I'm not going to kill you. Let me use it. So they chop up the shit. They're all doing drugs. Now all the fucking Gigi Allens are high. Norman Bates is high. They all got fucking razor blade gloves and they attack the thing. Who wins?
Yeah.
What
I
if,
mean,
dude, homeboy, Norman Bates has got a razor blade glove. He can pick locks in Arkham Asylum and let Harley Quinn out, Joker out. He can let everybody out. Mr. Freeze. Where did
yeah.
fucking the thing live? The thing lived. Well, the
Yeah.
thing died by fire,
Well,
right?
fire. Yeah, fire is what.
Okay, well, there's got to be a Batman villain that controls fire. There's got to be at least one locked up in Arkham Asylum.
I don't
So
know.
fucking, they're all high on coke and heroin, and they're running around Arkham Asylum, letting everybody out, picking locks and shit. And then they all get out. They're fucking jerking off on each other and growing shitty mustaches and fucking,
Throwing shit and piss and blood
yeah,
and
fucking writing shitty punk songs. And then fucking here's the thing, like
getting
who
shitty tattoos.
yeah, for sure. I don't know. I might have to give this one to Norman Bates, man.
I don't know the way you broke it down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing went
That's
stand
why
up.
this fucking game is so
So
fun.
so at the end of the day, Gigi Allen is the guy that fucking that
Oh man,
wins
I
it.
didn't even think about that.
Gigi Allen's the winner. Could
Well,
you imagine having an army of
yeah,
Gigi
because
fucking Allens?
a whole
I would
bunch,
not
dude.
fuck with them.
The world couldn't handle one of them. That's why he had to die. You know what I mean? No offense, but yeah, like there was like, could you imagine two Gigi Allens?
Oh,
That was there. You only get one, rock star in a lifetime. Like we
yeah.
had fucking not in a lifetime, but you only get a handful. We had our Jimi Hendrixes, our Jim Morrisons, our Janis Joplins,
I
and
sent you
then
a
you get
signed
your
copy, didn't I?
your Kurt Cobains, your Gigi Allens, and you get your fucking rock stars, man. You get your fucking Audie Marshes and your Bryce Duvals and your Darren Duncans. You get those things. It
Yeah.
happens every once in a while.
I sent you a copy of a Gigi Allen doc, didn't I?
I have the DVD signed by his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured I
and
sent
then
you one, I
I
remember.
got the Murder Junkies Killing
Sticker and shit.
Tradition sticker on my fridge right here in the bar, and I have some patches you sent me, and like some pubic hair for some reason. I'm pretty sure you said I thought I
Yeah, that
thought
was my ass hair.
I thought you said they were Gigi Allen's brothers. You dick! I saw it, man. I sent them out to Beckett and everything, and got them certified. That's why Beckett is
That's why you
bullshit.
know Beckett's fucking up.
So we're at 140. What do you want to? Let's fucking
I
end
think
it.
yeah, let's cut it, man.
Um, and then I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. We can do some Patreon shit if you want. But this game is cool. You like this game?
Yeah, that's a cool game.
I wish I had it when you were here, dude. But I gotta
I
know. If
I
you want to buy
I
it,
think
hit us up on the
I think
Patreon.
I know tomorrow night you got shit going on, but if you get home late, let's go live in the club. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
not the club.
Well, it's the club. It's just we just changed the name, the
Yeah.
DBU crew or
I don't know. I think
whatever.
it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
Just in the DBU crew
Yeah, the
and
Facebook group.
get a
Which
lot of people going.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now is switch over our platform or whatever.
Yeah.
We want everybody to go follow our Facebook group. Just You could look up "Don't Blame Us" podcast for groups, or
Even the page, you can. It'll. I think it directs you to the group too.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I saw people at work in the break room. A couple of guys were like, "What's your fucking YouTube channel?" And I'm like, because he was asking about the "Don't Blame Us." I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know." I'm like, "Look at Cool Kid Collector on YouTube, and then all the shit's there." And then you put all the links in my description on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he's like, "Is this it?" And I'm like, yeah, click that motherfucker. And it even on the YouTube channel, it said Cool Kid Collector Club. That was the official link. But if you click that, it takes you to the Don't Blame Us group.
Yeah.
It's the same goddamn thing. We just changed the name, and
I had
Elon Musk hasn't fucking approved it yet because he's a dick.
Funny you mentioned that. In the next cubicle, there's a buddy of mine I work with. He came over and he was like, "You two are fucking idiots," and he didn't say names. He's like, "You two are fucking idiots." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "David Koresh." "Oh, David Koresh. Oh, he's a good guy. Wait a minute. What did he do to those kids?" And you were like,
I know.
and he goes, "Well," and I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Fucking idiots, man," and just walks back over and sits down. I
Dude,
was like,
I
"At least,"
defended him
you
for
know what I
like
said? I said, "At
4
least you watched." I was like, "But you watched it, didn't you?" He's like, "Goddamn right, I did."
Yeah, bitch. Fuck him. No, like for a minute there, I was like, hold on, David Koresh ain't that bad. I'm like, the only thing he did, like, yeah, it's sex with teenage. Oh fuck! Like
I'm over here like,
as soon as I'm like, God
I was
damn
waiting
it!
for it too, dude. I was like, "This motherfucker."
Right. Like even if I like named all the good shit he did,
Yeah.
like fucking Hitler, he invented the Autobahn, he made the fucking Volkswagen. But he killed like 90 million fucking people. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, like I don't know. I should
Yeah.
have led with that. And at least I led with that. Instead of like defended David Koresh for fucking 25 minutes and be like, yeah, he fucked some kids, but whatever, Then I'd be like, fuck, I just ruined 25 minutes of the podcast. I'm just gonna go out there on the internet in the world. Dude, our next t-shirt is gonna say aliens are real. OJ did that shit. Fuck David Koresh. You know what I mean? It's like we have to do this, man. We have to. I gotta redeem myself. I'm fucking sorry. You know how many things I've said on this podcast that I don't apologize for? That's one of them that I have to apologize for. I don't even know why I'm apologizing right now. I just I got off track. Whatever. Everybody gets off track. Fuck David Koresh. If I had to choose, David Koresh is better than Jim Jones.
Oh, what?
Yeah, at least he played the guitar and he was
Dude.
good looking.
They're
I don't
both
even know how
shitty.
many teenagers he fucked. I don't think David Koresh had
Jim
sex
Jones
with
was
teenagers.
fucking dudes though, bro. For
Who?
dominance. He wasn't
Yeah,
fucking
fuck Jim
kids.
Jones. That's what I'm saying. David Koresh was cooler. I like David. If I had to have a beer with one, it'd be David Koresh. Jim Jones is fucking whack. I
Well, I
like David
wouldn't want to
Koresh
drink a
better.
beer with Jim Jones anyways. Probably fucking.
He'd fucking poison it. You'd be
I
sucking
mean,
his
the
dick
only
at the same
thing,
time.
the only thing Koresh would have done was rub his dick on the fucking bottle.
No, he'd be fucking serenading you and playing the
Yeah.
guitar.
Fuck him. Both of them are shitty.
Well, yeah. All right, so we're gonna pull the card right now. I got David Koresh. I'm gonna invent a dude. I'm gonna come out with a fucking deck of cards of serial killers. Last game.
All right.
I'm David Koresh. You're Jim Jones. We're fighting in the jungle because you like the jungle.
Ooh. Well, that's Jim Jones's fucking.
I'm making this up as I go, by the way.
Jim Jones is already in his element, bro.
Ooh, this is true. We're surrounded by ATF agents.
I knew that. I was like FBI.
And then what's the that's
Texas?
everything. Oh,
Is it a jungle in Texas?
What of our powers? So help me remember this because I'm fucking shit hammered. So I'm David Koresh. My superpower is playing the guitar and singing like a madman. You are Jim Jones. What's your superpower?
influence.
Okay. Cheap, but we'll go with it.
Oh, you play a
Um,
guitar. Oh God, don't hit me with your guitar.
dude, you know how many fucking times guitar
Hmm.
goes a long way, dude. 3 chords will get you laid. I'm just letting you know. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
Roofy's working drinks, so you want
It's like you got 3 chords versus roofies. That's fucked. Ugh, we should have ended this podcast 15 minutes ago. So we're fucking all right. So and then we're in the jungle, surrounded by ATF agents. Let's go. Let's hash it out. Who wins?
Jim
So,
Jones.
oh, we got to talk about it first.
All right.
So we're in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
So we're basically gonna say we're in Jonestown. I'll give you that. We're in Jonestown.
Okay.
You got your base. Me and a bunch of fucking guitar fucking playing
Hippies.
motherfuckers. Okay, fine, whatever, cool, yeah. We both got a bunch of kids, and then ATF is around like, come up. Meanwhile, I'm like, and then meanwhile you're like mother. Wee!
I'm on a fucking microphone just making people kill themselves.
You're like,
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah. I'm fucked up on the mic, but people
everyone.
are killing themselves over a microphone.
We're over here eating pizza and shit, and then ATF comes in, kills us all. I think ATF wins. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to the
ATF killed Koresh anyway.
Yeah,
Basically.
and fucking
let him to it. No one really killed Jim Jones other than himself. Well, congressmen sent those people, and that's what initiated everything. But they didn't kill him. You know,
I blame it on Tipper Gore.
I believe it on Timothy McVeigh.
I was making that up. No, Timothy McVeigh was way after the fact.
Well, yeah, but he was there during the David Koresh thing.
Ridge.
He was on the side watching it. That's what pissed him off.
Timothy McVeigh was a part of like a militia. And like, remember when I was all shit hammered when we did the fucking last episode that it took you 6.5 months to fucking? No, it wasn't your fault. It was Spotify's fault.
Yeah, because I think it was all that shit we were talking on there and the death tapes and shit.
Yeah, and I was saying like,
I
was saying a bunch of naughty words and shit.
I don't even. They didn't even let me put an ad on there, dude. There's no ad on there.
What? So we didn't even get paid for that episode? I need everybody to go right now and donate to the Patreon. I'll send you some t-shirts.
It didn't even give me an option to put the ad.
That's bullshit. So yeah, it all started with the Ruby Ridge thing. Remember when I was shit hammered? I'm like, oh, there was a thing where like everybody was mad. But yeah, it was Ruby Ridge. Ruby Ridge set the whole thing off. So anyway, so the argument was Jim Jones in fucking Argentina, whatever, versus David Koresh and a bunch of guitars. Meanwhile, ATF is surrounding us. We're gonna give it to the ATF, right?
Yeah, I think
ATF won. So, but I like this game.
Yeah, that's a cool game. Let's play it sometime tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You get doing what you're doing and give me a holler.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this episode. Yes, please give us all your money. Donate to the Patreon. If not, I'm going to email you. I'm not gonna email you. I'm gonna
send them the goat.
I'm gonna email you poison, and I'm gonna kill you, and it's gonna suck. Not for me, but for you. And all the money that I make off being on fucking TV, I'm gonna give to Audie, and he's gonna get a new co-host.
And then I'm gonna put money on Darren's books while he's in prison.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna fucking probably not do shit with it. Like, I got them ho-hos, dog. So anyway, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, man.
I love you, dude. Thank you so much, man. Peace out.
Peace. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, and OJ did that shit.
Your name says Darren is a bitch boy. I'm live for 2 hours. I just realized that.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to our little Passion Project podcast. Remember, we go live every single Friday night, same damn time, same damn channel. So if you miss it, don't blame us.